What's up, everyone? So I wanted to get the mileage from the Google Maps API, and I wanted to type in two cities, a pick and delivery, and I wanted it to autocomplete. And then once I click submit, I want to capture the mileage in our controller, run a calculation on it, then display it on the screen. So for example, if I type in Miami, it autocompletes Miami, going to Chicago, and click submit. We can see Miami, Florida to Chicago, Illinois is 1379 miles. 215 per mile is 2964. 195 per mile is 2689. So in order to get this functionality, I use the Google Maps API. Within that platform, I first had to create a project. Then you create the credentials for the API key, and then you need to enable the libraries that work with your API key. So with this project, I enabled the Maps JavaScript API, the Places API, and the Distance Matrix. So this is a freshly installed Laravel app, and I took out everything except for what we need to make this work. So we have a very basic form here. We just have the pick and delivery, and this hits the get miles route. We have the cities function, and we're going to pass in cities as opposed to addresses because all we want to do is get the mileage between two cities. We are going to select the pick and the delivery input fields, and we're going to apply the autocomplete to them. And then below that, we're going to hit the Google Maps API, and we're going to pass in our API key, and we're going to pass in cities into the callback. So once we click submit and hit the get miles route, that will take us to the miles controller and the miles method. So in the miles controller, we're going to take out any white space on the pick and delivery. Then we're going to pass in pick and delivery and our API key into the distance matrix. And we're going to JSON decode that and see what it gives us. So let me dump mileage result. Comment that one out. Save. So if I go back, refresh, do Miami to Austin, submit, and we see the destination addresses, origin addresses, and this will actually just have the city and state and country. And if we go into rows, elements, we find the distance here. So 1,349 miles. And in order to run a calculation on this, we're going to have to take out the comma, the space, and the MI. So let's see what that looks like. So if I go back to the miles controller, we can drill down and get the specific mileage by going mileage result, rows, elements, distance, text. So if I were to dump mileage, it would still show the comma, the space, and the MI. So let's clean it up by using this regular expression. This will take all that out. And if I uncomment that and dump clean miles, let's see what that gives us. Refresh, we'll do Houston. See, I even spelled Houston wrong. It still came up. San Francisco. We just get the number here. So now, let me comment that out and uncomment this. And then we can create a user-friendly sentence here with the pick, delivery, mileage, and we could run a calculation on it. And let's see what that gives us. Let's do Phoenix to Bangor, Maine. Submit. Phoenix to Bangor is 2875. 215 per mile is 6181. 195 per mile is 5606. So if I just double check that, I can do 215 times 2875, 6181.25. Perfect.